Hey everybody, Vaughn here with the Vonster vlog, and welcome to day 20 of Fit-Tober. There will be a workout, my workout that I did, up on one side of the screen or the other, and today there is not a link to the video that I followed down in the video description because I followed along with my own choreography and with some of the music that I found that I'm going to try to use. So I think for the baby steps to 10K. So it needs a lot of work, but that's why I've started it, it gives me something. 20 minutes is a long time for me to be doing one thing. And while I'm not doing like the same movement over and over again, having something for my mind to be busy with while I'm doing my cardio, because ideally when I'm doing my cardio, I'm 100% like present and really feeling myself and my body and the movements. Well, that's great for striving for it, and it's wonderful whenever I'm able to achieve that, but to be able to I don't expect myself to keep that going for the full 20 minutes of my workout for the cardio portion, and the cardio portion is just going to keep getting longer and longer, which I'm excited about, but also I need something to have a backup plan for whenever my mind starts to wander and I don't really feel like doing it anymore, and thinking about, okay, how would I be teaching this? What cues would I be giving, if I'm trying to. And so it's kind of self-coaching and that's probably my favorite thing about teaching, is it makes me think, well, okay, well, if this isn't a good way of explaining, and what about this way? And so that was really fun. And I took notes, but first, let me show you guys. It's not that I didn't want to show up today. It's that I am tired, and I had to keep making a bunch of bathroom trips, and it took me like 2 hours to get through my workout today, and we'll get to that. But we did it! We freaking did it! Eee! So I'm gonna click done. I don't feel like talking about how I feel. At least not to the app. I'm gonna vlog for that. Ignore the 21 workout streak. It's a 20-day current streak. 21 workouts completed. It was really just 20. I accidentally pressed some buttons one time. Tomorrow's cardio. Oh, thank goodness. Because today decimated me. Okay, let's get into it. Armpits are chafing is what I said, because I usually... TMI. Usually I just use an electric body hair trimmer to like shear the sheep, so to speak. But every once in a while I do like to use a straight edge razor, and just to make sure, I feel like it helps with preventing skin tags from growing. I have zero evidence to base this on, except for that I don't think I have any skin tags in my armpits currently, and so about once a month at least I'll get in there and shave it to try to keep. But then, oh my gosh, my skin, my hair follicles are very, very agitated, and so they're super chafed from this motion. Exactly, it's right in that spot. Ooh, chafed. Body powder for the win. That Gold Bond saved me, but it only lasted for 45 minutes before I sweated it off, and then it was just ow, chafing. So do y'all have any tips on how to keep my situation from rubbing itself ragged? Probably wearing longer sleeves will help, but then how am I supposed to show off the guns at the gun show? I don't know. Y'all, I'm such a ham and cheese sandwich. I'm so sorry. Discipline is needed was another note that I had made. But, okay, so there is a lull that happens between my cardio when I'm switching gears into doing the Train with Joan weight portion of the workout, and that's where I like to sit down and take a break and scroll on my phone, and I need to not do that because that really slows me down. Yeah, discipline is needed to not take a scroll break in between cardio and weights. And so what I would like to do moving forward, it's well, how can I help myself to be set up for success? And that's to know what weights I need and already have them set up before I start my cardio. I want to set everything up so that you can smoothly transition. How do I articulate this? when I do a workout, an at-home workout, I have to plan it like it's a child's birthday party. We gotta keep her, like, we gotta keep Vaughn interested and moving. And so any way that I can set that up for it to go seamlessly from play to presents to cake or whatever order birthday parties happen, I need it to go smoothly from cardio into workout into cool down, which I skipped again today. I'm so bad about that. I need to do better, and I'm going to. I'm going to do my yoga after I finish this. Like, while the video is exporting, I'm going to be doing my cool down. But I need to not skimp that stuff. Man, I was so tired, and I needed to go to the bathroom again for lady business, and it was just, it's a freaking mess. But that's fine. Everything's fine. I added in, at a segment, I added in the 30-pound kettlebell to my hip thrusts and box squats. And it occurred to me, I was like, is this how it felt to do these things at my highest weight? Because I think I weighed in at like 227 today. My highest weight was 254. Let's just, like, that was my highest weight in. I'm pretty sure I had exceeded that. But let's just rough estimate, call it close to 30 pounds. That's a lot. Like, if 30 pounds doesn't sound like a lot, carry it around for a while, is what I had written. And that's true, because adding that 30 pounds to the box squat and to the hip thrusts was, oh my gosh, like, that was really challenging and invigorating, and I was proud of myself that I could do it, but also I was like, hot dog, 30 pounds is a bunch. And then I, like, after I used the weights, I was like, this was my first set. I don't know if I can do this for the whole workout, because Training with Joan App was having me do supersets today, where it's like for 4 times. Each one is I'd do this first movement, like the, what was it? I'm trying to remember. And this is good. Woo, bless you, baby. He's so sweet. He tries to hold his sneezes in. You don't gotta hold your sneezes in. I don't want you to pop. Okay. He said, okay. This is a good workout for my brain, too. So it was the split where I go like bloop in my legs, and then I gotta go like in the split leg squat. I don't know what it's called, but it's like a lunge where, and then we did that. 12 on each side, 15 of the hip thrusts, and then 10 of the box sits. And I did the split squat or whatever. I don't know what it is. It's like a lungy. It's this thing. We're getting all up. Don't mind my Crocs, but we're all up in this situation. And then you're supposed to come down, woo, with like right angle on both sides. Y'all, that is that is a very challenging movement for me. And I had been doing it on my yoga hammock so I could hold on and use my arms to assist. And I was like, I don't think I should do that. Today I just held on to the back of my chair and did it. And that was very challenging, but good. I didn't have as much range of motion, but that's okay, because I'm going to get those. It's all about balance. I did it this way this week. I might do it that way again, using the arms for support next week so I can experience that fuller range of motion. But I'm just mixing it up as I feel inspired to. And then for the hip thrusts, and then the box squats, I was using the 30-pound kettlebell, and that was very challenging, but I was like, I don't feel like doing that the whole time, and it was making me want to kind of quit. And I was like, I don't need to be quitting. And this is the coherent thought that I was able to pull out of the mess. Now is the time to build consistency. If I can bring intensity if I feel like it. But I am not obligated to maintain that intensity once I have brought it. It's okay to pick up a heavier weight for a set and go back down in weight the next set. I'm not training for a competition. I'm building my foundation. And so I brought it, and intense. And then I was like, okay, let's scale it back. And so I finished it out, the 12 on each side for that split squat, the 15 for the hip thrust, and then the 10 for the box squat. 4 times in that rotation, and it just felt like there was a whole bunch of getting up off the ground, up and down off the ground, which like exhausts me to just think about. But I know that being here and doing the thing and getting it done, that's going to get me where I want to go. And so this is a good thing. I'm so proud of myself for showing up, even though I didn't feel like it. You know, the way that some days it's like the way that I feel like I should feel about it. Like, does that make any sense at all? So I'm trying to not judge. I'm just observing, and I showed up, and that's what counts. So I'm not going to sweat it too much. Everything else is details, but these are just the stones of my foundation. And quite frankly, if I never grow past here, just building and maintaining my foundation of fitness, strength, and health is going to get me so much farther, I think, than, again, sporadically showing up and trying to, you know, build this really cool structure, you know, and be like, it's like, let's just focus on the foundation. Because if I don't have a foundation of consistency, everything that I build in my fitness journey is going to crumble eventually. You know, and so whereas maintaining that foundation, that's going to get us where we go. And so I am very, very excited to be doing that, but also I'm super tired, and like my face is itchy. Like right here I've got an itchy spot, right here I've got an itchy spot. I shouldn't have touched it. I'm trying really hard to not itch my face, but also it's probably from doing stuff in the garden, and I get all itchy from like pulling up plants and rolling around in the dirt. But yeah, but I also wonder, no, there's no metal in my glasses. Sometimes when my glasses get older, the metal, like the finish on the metal, wears off and it starts to irritate my skin. But you can see, like, these glasses have really been biting into my nose. And so I wonder if I shouldn't switch over to my other pair of glasses, or take these in for an adjustment or something. But I feel like they're giving me a permanent, like, pinch right there, and it doesn't hurt to have it on, but it feels nice to have it off, I tell you what. So that is day 20 of Fit-Tober. Thank you to everybody who's been commenting and encouraging me along on my journey. I'm so excited to be sharing this with you guys, and I can't wait for tomorrow, which is day 21, which is going to be our first day of doing 25 minutes of cardio. And so that's very exciting, which I think in the Train with Joan app this week, she was having me do my cardio. We can click it and see. Yeah, she had bumped it up from 10 minutes of cardio to 15 minutes of cardio. So it says week 3, day 7. Which I guess, do I do tomorrow as... We'll go ahead and bump it up to 25 minutes. It'll be fine. But we'll see. We'll see how all that goes. That's tomorrow Vaughn's problem. Today Vaughn is trying out a new potato recipe. For like, it's like muffin tin scalloped potatoes, and you just make like a little stack of scalloped potatoes, and I hope it's going to be awesome. And we'll see how that goes. But still more prep for Nom Nom November. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. So until then, you guys, thank you for being here, and keep on keeping on. Mwah. Bye.